I guess if I was going to tell you what I was going to talk about here is that life really is a marathon. It's not a sprint. And I think if you think about that, and you look at life, if there's a problem with people not staying in shape, a lot of times it's because they approach staying physically fit as a sprint and not as a marathon, not as a lifetime goal, or weight gain or weight loss the same way. You get discouraged pretty easy if you think everything's going to come quick and come now and come easy. So life really is a marathon. And I look at this team, coming into the season, we knew we had a very challenging schedule. We knew that the schedule was going to start out really brutal. We hoped for some early success because we felt like we had a team. If we got some early success, we might very well have a chance to roll into sectional play in a strong way. But, you know, it was a point in our season where we looked at the record, the cumulative record of the teams we had played, and it was 21 wins and 4 losses. We played just a brutal beginning of the schedule. And there's a lot of teams, made a lot of young men that would have quit. It was very easy when you had your colleagues in school and people surrounding you saying, you can't do it, you guys stink, and maybe people not showing up to games. It was something that we had talked about since the very beginning of the year, never quitting and to finish everything they do. We talk every year about you're going to face adversity. You need to understand what perseverance is. And these are lessons that we think face people all throughout life. They certainly face you in football games, and you're going to face them in life, man, as you leave here. You're going to continue to face adversity. You're going to continue to need perseverance. You're going to continue to need faith. You're going to have the same never quit and finish throughout your entire life. I don't think I will ever forget that Spencer Ford game. And it was something that we really needed. It was a time when we were 0-4. We were playing another team that actually did really well against us in summer camp down in Gates. And we went into that game, and I've been very blessed to coach in a lot of awful, exciting games. Both those quarterbacks down there helped us win 2 very exciting games. One, we were down by 21 points and came back and won late in the game. Another one, we beat Hilton. Coach Trent with 2 touchdown passes, like 11 or 12 seconds left. 11 seconds left in the game to beat. First time we ever beat Hilton, and it was a great day. So, but for us to move 60 yards in 18 seconds with no timeouts and had to actually run 3 plays and do it, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. And, you know, we like to believe that, you know, we do a good job coaching these guys, but the truth is, those guys, it doesn't matter if it's Vince Lombardi on the sidelines, if those guys didn't have the internal strength and the belief in themselves, the belief in the coaching staff, and the belief in what they were doing, and didn't have that never say die attitude, it never, ever could have happened. And during that span, that 18 seconds of clock time, there was a lot of growth. We had a quarterback who uncannily alerted the team as we ran down the field. I'll admit it now, I almost blew the game for us. We called a play. It was a good play. We picked up 15 yards, and the clock stops when you pick up, first down. And so then quarterback's looking over, going, what do we go with? And we have a play that it's very multiple. And so I said, same play, and so he made sure everybody was on the same page, and we got the second ball off, and he threw it downfield like we needed, and Adam Brady went up and made a great catch. In the meantime, the clock stops again because there's another first down, and I'm yelling as they're running down the field to snap the ball, kill it, throw the ball down and kill it, which under most circumstances is the right thing to do if you're running out of time. And then Coach Clark, who we call our quality control guy, elbows me, saves my life, and goes, Coach, if you kill it, snap the ball and down it, and it's going to be the end of the game. And so he literally saved me, and I looked at the clock, and there's 0.2 seconds left. Well, at that point, we had no timeouts, and there's really nothing I can do. In my head, I'm realizing exactly what's going to happen. We're going to come up to the line of scrimmage. The referee's going to blow the whistle to put the ball in play, and our quarterback's going to start the cadence down. And they're going to blow the whistle again, and the game's going to be over. I was certain in my heart that's what's going to happen because I've seen it happen before. I've seen it happen in NFL games. And well enough, we come to the line of scrimmage, and lo and behold, as soon as the whistle's blown, the ball snapped to the quarterback. And it turns out that Taylor Comer had told our guys, snap the ball as soon as the whistle's blown. It's the only way you got to snap off. I saw the head of the officials like 5 or 6 days later and asked him if it was a legal play. He goes, absolutely it was a legal play. Was everybody set? And I said, wow. We weren't all set. Our players weren't all set, but the excitement of the game, the referees and the crowd and everybody else, they didn't see the players not all set, but we got the ball off. Corey Nicholson made one catch of his life there. The other interesting thing about the play was Corey is actually a decoy on that play. He's a good tailback, so we put him wide and we try to isolate on the inside guys. He didn't even have a route on that play. And the quarterback and the line did a great job and just threw the ball in the end zone. Sometimes it's not planned and it's not pretty, but it's effective and we won. What a game that was. I've never, ever had a finish like this.
Best game
From
ever.
that point on, you could feel the swing. I had numerous emails and people approached me saying it was the most exciting finish they've ever seen in an athletic event, pro, college, or high school. I had people, coming, and I gave credit where credit was due. I said, what the players did. The players won the game. We didn't even call a play. They just got it done. So once again, guys, great job. After that, we gained confidence, and all season long, we talked to these young men about the need for us to love them, and what love means. And love isn't always soft. My children will tell you that. Love sometimes is pretty hard when it has to be hard. And after that Rush Henrietta game, we had to regroup, and these guys can tell you there was some tough love from the coaches before the Irondequoit game. There was some tough love with the coaches before the Thomas game. And after that, tough love after the Thomas game, I really felt like the team really arrived to where they were. Obviously, they went and enrolled, a pretty competitive Thomas team who had beaten Canandaigua, who was a very good program. And then, one of the favorite things for me every year is before that last game, no matter what our record is, to see these young men, the passion that these guys had, and they realized once and for all that the season wasn't a sprint, that it was a marathon. It's like life. It's not how you start life, it's how you finish life. It's not how you start a season, it's how you finish a season. And we would have all loved to have won our first 4 games, but if we were told you only have 4 games to win, would you want to win your first 4 or your last 4? And you know what? We finished like champions. We won the bowl, Connors Bowl championship. Someone has the football, someone sold it. Nicholson